You're the perfect guy to ask this question, Troy. You know what it's like playing quarterback in Dallas. You also know Jerry Jones and also the way that the coaching staff operates Jason Garrett very, very well. Dak Prescott looks awesome. I know you need to pump the brakes on a kid, coming out of college, fourth-round choice, but he looks like he knows what he's doing, and it's all working right now. And the conversation has already began that Romo could be in the Bledsoe position here and Dak Prescott in the Romo position here. What do you say, Troy?
Well, I don't think it is time to tap the brakes. I think it was coming into the season. I really liked what I saw as everybody did in the preseason. It's a different time than it was years ago. We've seen a lot of rookie quarterbacks come into this league and have measurable success, whereas there was a time when you never saw that. So I think, it was logical years ago to say, wait till you get to the regular season. But these guys are so much more prepared. So I was the first to say, the regular season is different. But what I had seen of him, I really thought that he would continue to play well. Now, what I've been surprised about, Rich, is that he really hasn't had any hiccups. I mean, he's not had any period where you looked at him over the first three games and said, okay, that's a rookie move. I mean, he's going through that rookie learning curve, and it just has not happened. And I met him for the first time on the Friday before the opening game of the season. We had that game against the Giants. I'd heard a lot of good things about him, but until you really sit in the room with him and talk to him and ask him questions and hear his response, he's a mature young man who really has it together. I mean, it's amazing how far along he is and how mature he is for a rookie quarterback. And not just, football-wise. I mean, he seems to just be more mature in life and what he wants to get out of it. And so I thought going into the game against the Giants, people ask, how do you think he's going to play? I think he's going to play well. And I found myself in that first game not viewing him as a rookie any longer. By the second half, I was judging him like you would a veteran quarterback, and you're making comments as though he was a veteran guy. And I think we've all kind of lost sight of the fact that he is such a young player. But what he's done has been amazing. Now, to answer your question as far as what happens when Romo's healthy, I don't think there's any way they don't go back to Romo when he's healthy. And regardless of however well Dak plays and whatever the record is, but if Romo comes back and he doesn't play well, then there's going to be real pressure on the staff, and the public's going to let them know about it. I mean, I've been there. I mean, I was a three-time Super Bowl champion, and they were ready to run me out of town at the end of my career. So I think the city right now is excited about some youth. They're excited about Ezekiel Elliott. They're excited to have a healthy young quarterback that they view as the future and the guy who's going to be the signal caller for the next 10 years. And that happened even before week one. There was no doom and gloom when Romo went down in the preseason because of what Dak had done. And he's not given anybody any reason not to continue to believe. And he is the future. I mean, this guy has shown that he's going to have a really bright career.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.